Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hey, We're Talking. We got Derek, we got Bob, and we got a red box today. It's interesting. It's like, I don't know. What would you call that, Bob?
Do you ever go to Redbox to like rent DVDs or Blu-rays?
No, I live in 2017, so I just watch things over the internet.
Well, see, I don't like steal stream like Scott does. No, I do go to Redbox.
I pay for all my movies like a weirdo. Everybody gives me a hard time about it. They're always like, "You buy them?" Yeah, I buy them.
But it's like $6 to rent like a movie over the internet when you can just like rent it over a Redbox for like $2 or something.
Usually I just buy movies.
We're not all rich.
I don't play around with this renting movies.
Yeah, when I was hanging out at Scott's house, he's like, "Oh, I've got all these movies." He's like, "I haven't watched half of them."
That's not true.
Wait, you bought them and you haven't even watched them?
That's not true.
Well, I watched this one, but this movie sucks. Well, why did you buy it before you knew if it was even a good movie?
I don't feel like any of this is true. I feel like you're making this all up.
How many movies do you have that suck?
That suck?
Yes.
Well, I own about 630 right now.
Who needs that?
But I don't.
Who needs that many movies?
How many movies do you need? I think only probably, I would say less than 20 of them suck.
Well, okay. Well, we probably.
And my wife might like them, and I might not. That's all, you know.
Well, we know you love The Notebook, and she hates it, but that's a different story.
That's a good story.
And that was filmed in Charleston, by the way. Parts of it.
I like how you said that, Charleston.
Well, have you been to Charleston?
No.
Well, I was before I came to your house.
I know.
And
you got
that's
stuck.
how people. Yeah, that's how people are down there. Hey, this is Charleston.
They do it really long, drawn out like that?
Yes, they're riding around on horses and buggies and stuff.
Yeah.
This is Charleston. This is our ocean. No, this ain't your ocean.
Is that in West Carolina?
East part of South Carolina.
South Virginia.
The ocean's on the east, Derek.
Yes.
It's called
not
the
in
Atlantic.
the Midwest. I did swim in the Atlantic, though.
Was it good?
Besides the salt water, sure.
Oh my God.
I'm a little vague on my East Coast.
All right, my hand's getting really tired.
Oh, hey, what the heck?
Hey, oh my God.
I'm revealing myself.
I thought you were just going to pop in. That's why I didn't say anything. I kept thinking to myself, I wonder if the red box is going to disappear. But hey, everybody, it's Danny Black.
Sorry, my internet is pretty bad. I'm in hotel internet.
That's okay. That's all right. We've got two hotel dwellers. That's fake. That's what Bob would do, just to try and pretend that his internet is bad.
I do that all the time just to mess with Scott. So
it's fun, isn't it? Making fun of me, picking on me.
Yes, it is actually.
Because I'm so old.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Good. Oh, Danny's got to clean his lens off now.
Good.
Anyway, so Danny, you're in the United States of America, aren't you?
Yes, I am in New York, the States.
New York.
With the booming metropolis city of Corning that makes the glass.
Well, that's corny.
That's very corning. That joke was corning.
Man, if I would have had it.
I
wish I had a little snare tap for that one.
I do at home, but not here. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway,
you never use it. You never use that.
I know it's too far away.
You could have rim-shotted all my witty retorts.
I know, but it's on the opposite. Like you guys haven't been in my house, but I've got my little studio table and the microphone and all that stuff, and to my left is my drum set. So I'd have to run off of the screen, hurry up, and then run back. And
why did you even say that you could do the rim shot thing? Like, I could do that if we were home, but you really couldn't. It's not realistic.
I could do it. The timing wouldn't be the greatest, but I could still do it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be realistic. It wouldn't be good for the show.
I like how midway through when Bob was telling that story, though, whatever he had for dinner before we did the show, he just a little bit of it verped up. Did you see how he was like, and I was, and what did you have to eat?
I had a monstrous bacon burger. It had maple bacon, jalapeno bacon, some potato chips, 2 beers. It was a really
2
good
beers.
dinner.
Now I understand what's going on.
What?
Now it's been revealed why you're acting like a goofball. You had 2 beers so far.
Hey, Danny, welcome to the show. Sorry, we.
Oh yeah.
That was a good idea. I should have thought of that. I should have grabbed something.
I'm actually having some right now. I got some from Kevin Twyford.
Jealous.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Dasani. Dasani is a Coca-Cola product. If you want to sponsor the Hey We're Talking, just let us know, and you could.
Oh
I'll
shit!
drink some NyQuil.
Danny's doing some Zizzurp. He's drinking some purple drink.
Is that what you need? Is that what you need to sleep right now, Danny, or what?
You know, I woke up a couple days ago with a big sore throat, and a lot of times it's just the best way to just nip it in the bud. Is just take like half of a bottle and then just like sleep for a long time.
Sleep.
Danny, addiction is a disease, so don't be afraid to ask for help.
Don't
I can quit whenever I want.
Don't forget he is a nurse, so you know you're gonna get some of
Can I say that it's so nice to be listening to this show and not hearing that bird chirping in the background?
I know. See?
I've been indoors for like a month now.
No, you have not. I think it's the past 2 weeks, maybe.
3 or 4. It's
Bob,
not-
listen, I'm gonna defer to you. Is it only been like 2 weeks?
I think it's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if it hasn't, you should have killed and ate those birds already.
I know. It's Texas, man. Kill
Well,
the bird.
when you first did the show, I swear I thought you were just playing an underlining like park like sound effect of like birds, and I'm like, that's an interesting way to do the show. All right, cool. Like the next episode's probably gonna be city buses and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
birds.
basically.
There's always birds.
Here's the thing that's so weird is like, I'll say things to Derek like just like because I don't want to be like a total jerk and be like, bro, get out of the outside. It sounds like shit. So I'll be like, I'll make little offhanded like, oh, the bird's chirping again. Can hear that bird pretty loud. And Derek's just like, because Derek's he's like a kind soul. He's just like, I know the bird's beautiful. And he just kind of lets it go. And I'm like hinting, dude, get inside.
I don't do subtlety. Right?
But but the problem is when Derek has been inside in the past, his whole family just kind of like continues life like nothing's going on.
You've got dogs barking. Somebody decided to empty all the ice trays on the show. Yeah. You could hear the dogs drinking, and somebody filled up their bowls, and it's just, yeah.
His wife has absolutely no regard for the show. I think that she thinks it's the dumbest thing ever because...
Does she listen to the show, Derek?
Does she listen? See?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so we could talk about her. You can just say everything you want.
You can just unload. No.
My wife has regard for me.
Yes.
She's all about what I want to do because I'm like, hey, I'm going to be doing some, hey, we're talking today. And she's like, cool.
She's like, cool, so I'm going to go ahead and
before we go any
make some
further,
food.
I have to do this for my fiance, Emma.
Yes.
Eric, can you please do the Quagmire giggity giggity goo?
Let's see. Giggity giggity goo. Or was that it?
I don't know.
Was that it?
Something like that. She says that he sounds exactly like Quagmire.
Giggity.
And then every time I hear it all the time. Now you can't hear it, just
I can do Peter. See if she likes that. Emma, that's for you.
I haven't done my Quagmire in a while, but let's see.
That's just your normal voice, though. Yeah,
that was it.
Right.
There you go.
Giggity giggity goo.
There you go. Nailed it.
Is that a Christmas tree behind? What is that thing behind you?
It's art.
We
Danny.
talk about this all the time.
It is art. Come on, get with the program.
It looks like I don't know. It looks like some kind of weird solar system.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
That's what I
This
said
is
2
all the
weeks
stuff
ago.
that Bob says. This is great. It's almost like you listen to the show.
It's like an iron jewelry tree that has been repurposed into like old Christmas tree. It's a decorative tree.
Usually he says decoupage at some point.
Yeah, or Mod Podge or something like that. It's been relegated here to the spare bedroom. I mean, the
Which
studio.
you can also, let's see if I can, I'm scrolling over. No, I can't get his niece in the picture. I was trying. Anyway,
Yeah, his niece is off to his, so it'd be to
his
our
left
right.
shoulder. Yeah.
Or his left shoulder. His niece is over there.
Yeah.
Hi, Paige. Right, Paige?
Paige?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Man,
I
that's
got it.
good, Bob. Dang, dude.
I remember.
All right,
It's
listen.
the same show. It's the same show every week, Danny. You know.
We
It's
talking
like,
about
what's that behind?
Derek-
What's that behind?
Derek's
That's why I dropped
Christmas
in. That's why I
tree?
dropped in. I'm trying to shake things up a little bit because I listen to you guys on the radio, and I'm like, these guys need to talk about something different.
There you go. So let's talk
Actually,
about
you talk
this.
about lots of different stuff.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about
and
drones.
I like it. I like it when you Scott. I like it when you burp. It's okay.
My wife does not. She's like,
I know she does.
told me, she's like, I could do without the burping. I was like, well, I mean, you live with me, so you know that I do that constantly, right? She's like, yeah. So, I just got my drone today, and I tried to fly. First of all, trying to connect it was a real pain in the butt. I don't know what it is, but it was difficult because you have to go through your Wi-Fi and all that. I won't bore everybody with that, but I tried to fly it. I didn't want to go outside. I was too afraid that it would just fly off. So I flew it inside, and dude,
Rookie.
it tried to fly away in my house. I had to grab it. I grabbed it with my hand, and it was like literally trying to pull away from me so I'm with one hand trying to slide it to land. It was not good. I mean,
Did you read the instructions?
No.
Or, like,
No.
watch YouTube
No.
videos?
No.
Because that's what it's supposed to do. That Mavic, you're supposed to put your hand out, and it's supposed to land.
I know.
It does everything with hand.
But you're
No.
supposed to be able to. You still have to slide the button to make it land, and I couldn't do it one-handed because I bought the remote control also, and so it was attached to my phone. But I
Yeah,
still don't. I'm still not using it right. It's
Just-
a disaster.
Just use the remote with your phone hooked into it. Don't use just the phone by itself. I've probably watched about 10 to 15 YouTube videos already on the Spark, and everyone says it's way better with the controller.
Yeah, but I can't even get them to connect proper. Anyway, I'm having trouble. I've only had it for like 3 hours, so.
And you're already complaining.
No, I'm just saying I couldn't even fly. I freaked out. I did fly it around the house a little bit once. I just used my phone though, and it was pretty fun. When I first launched it, it went up in the air and then it started going towards the wall behind me. So I just reached my hand up and grabbed it, and then when I grabbed it, it was like as fast as it. The blades were just and dude, the amount of air that comes off of those things. That was incredible.
And that's the baby one.
I know.
I mean, the one I have is an upgrade of that, and then the one Danny has is an upgrade of mine. So, yeah, it's once you get to the bigger boys, a lot of wind comes off of that.
If there's a person, Danny, by you that has like long hair, it would totally blow their hair around, wouldn't it?
It's amazing.
I was amazed at the amount of air flying off of that thing as it was going over me. I was like, whoa. This is incredible.
Yeah. Speaking of drones,
Yes.
if you want to have some fun, I'm thinking I might actually go visit Bob up in Chicago on July 3rd. If you want to come out to Chicago, we can fly over Lake Michigan, do some Chicago stuff. We can have a drone threesome.
A drone threesome. Are you asking me to show up to Chicago?
Well, you're the only other one with a drone.
Yeah, that's true. I thought you were just inviting the audience, like, hey, anybody out there who wants to drone, come on down.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
I can drink a shot of Padron.
Patron. All right, yeah. Well, come on. All three of you guys. Let's do Chicago, July 4th area.
Derek will never show up.
I gotta work.
He uses his like downtime. He likes to do stuff he likes. He doesn't want to hang out with us. Went to Metallica.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us anything about
I'll smoke
that?
a pipe in Chicago.
Nice.
Oh, I've got. When you come, Danny, I've got tobacco. I've got pipes.
Speaking
I've got.
of,
Yeah.
I went through all my pipes and stuff. You know what I should do, Bob, is I'll send you a couple of my pipes that I was thinking about selling. You can give them to Danny. He could use them.
You still have those aromatics?
I threw all of them away.
Well, see, you should have sent them right to Danny.
Don't even let him get on the aromatics.
I just don't think I look cool with a pipe.
Yeah, you would look
I want
really.
to.
You would look really.
I feel like
cool.
I need gray hair, like gray.
No,
Just for me. I'm not saying you have to have gray hair.
I
For
already
me.
have it. I don't have to worry about it.
I don't have any gray hair. What are you talking about?
Danny,
Danny,
have you
don't
ever
look so
smoked anything like a cigar or anything like that before?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's the cigar and the pipe, as far as how you would smoke it, are pretty similar, except for the stuff you have to
I'm
go
saying
through.
like the look, because like you have to have the look.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just, when you do it, you have to go with it. Like you have to own it. And I think that I'm gonna like hold it and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna look like an idiot because of that.
No,
Well,
I
hey,
think you'll be fine.
If you don't want to smoke a pipe, we'll go to the cigar shop before we head to the
No,
city.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
The only thing that's
try it.
different is just when you're smoking a pipe, you have, just like in the instructional video that Derek Tan put together. There's steps you have to go through. I actually, I learned stuff from that video. I never thought to put the pipe cleaner in it while I was loading it. I've never thought of that before, so that was new.
Oh, you're gonna link that video right up there at the top, right?
Totally.
If you're watching on YouTube, then
Sure. Yeah, that's what we want, is more people to go watch Derek's videos. Oh,
Derek.
and plus Bob has to tell everybody that we don't care about YouTube so that they yell at us.
I mean, Danny, that was so hilarious.
All
I
these
just
people
made
got mad at us for that.
I just made a comment that, me personally, my target audience is the podcast audience, because that's where I see, we could probably do the best.
I know the whole argument. You made your friend upset.
It was so funny. Well, a couple people got upset by it, and it's like, hey, I didn't mean to be mean, but I'm just saying my personal thing is, let's get the podcast thing going. But now I just have re-offended people, but that's okay.
The
Sorry,
whole
people.
point that I said it before. It's like nothing really exciting happens as we're sitting here. I mean, I can show everybody my drone, but I have the little guards on it because, like you guys said, I'm a rookie. There you go. There's my drone. You can see my drone. Exciting. They only had the white one.
Hey, can you fly your drone so the people on podcast can hear it at least?
No. It's so loud. It's way louder than you would think it would be for how small it is. And I haven't gone outside. I'm too scared. But I'm going to have to eventually.
You just do it. Do it now.
Maybe
So
read the
what
instructions first?
Yeah, read the instructions and
No.
try to figure it out.
No
and then do it.
instructions. The thing
Put
I
a
got to
net
figure
over
the
your
thing I got to
backyard.
figure out is the two thumbs, what does what. So this right thumb, it seems, is the one that makes it go forward, backward.
Yep.
It makes the camera. Does it make the camera go side to side, or does it twist it side to side?
I don't know. I just do it.
Maybe read the instructions.
No, I do not read instructions.
Just watch some YouTube videos.
That's what I did.
Hey,
I watched a
Derek, can
couple.
you make an instructional video on Spark for Scott?
No, there's a bunch of people that have already done it.
I'm not a drone guy. Like I said, I'm a padrone guy.
Ooh.
Can you make a video that's like the DJI Spark versus Patron?
Yeah, he's saying. By the way, he's saying Padron, which is a cigar. Patron.
Oh,
is
sorry.
a vodka.
I thought you say Patron.
No, or is it a
tequila.
tequila? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Patron is the tequila. So
Yeah,
my
Padron
bad.
is a cigar.
Yeah. So thanks for pointing that out. I'm a doofus.
I'm trying to help you. You're not a doofus. I'm trying to help you, so you know.
It's in that verbal neighborhood.
Yes.
That's all. That's all I was going for. Something that sounded like drone, because I don't have a drone.
That's okay.
All right, at Taco Bell today, I got confused because I ordered a double Dilla, but is it double Dia because it's quesadilla?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Double Dia.
Double Dia. Okay, I've been
Ask
saying
the fat
Dilla.
guy. He knows. Double Dia. I've never had one, but when it comes to fast food, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh my god.
It was fantastic. I just had one like 5 minutes ago. Well, obviously not 5 minutes ago, but
I had Chick-fil-A today. Spicy chicken.
Yeah.
Nice.
I haven't gone to Chick-fil-A yet. I need to do that.
You can't do it in New
Chick-fil-A is
York.
good.
Do they have Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah, they do. They tried to ban it in New York City because the guy who's dead now who owned the company dared to say that he wasn't in favor of gay marriage. He did a bad thing. I took us to the political realm, everybody.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we're not going to touch that
So
one.
double Dilla.
Double Dia, what's going on? How about that Georgia election, everybody? Huh? Double Dia.
Oh, Scott
Yeah.
garbage.
Pajama Boy lost. Oh, boy. All right. Laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
None of
Hey,
you guys-
I have
none of
a
you guys
question.
get that.
Can we just
Sorry.
ask people to who comments like, is there comments on podcasts, or do you just do comments on YouTube?
It doesn't
You
matter.
could do it on both.
You could do it on both.
I want to see if anybody's listening that I shared this with. Comment below. I want to know who's watching.
Yeah.
And I will give you a free smile.
The high budget there.
Dude, how bad are you missing Australia right now? Be real.
Actually, to be honest with you, it was really weird coming here because it was like the first time I've been like overseas and then came back and actually felt like I wasn't home. And it's a weird feeling. Like there's a lot of weird things that I forget about. Like when I say, do you have a toilet? And that's what you say out there.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, toilet. What? No, bathroom. Oh yeah, bathroom.
Yeah.
Or like I forget to tip. That's the biggest thing. And I keep screwing that up. Like I'll go to if I go to a bar and get something, I won't tip the bartender because that's just not what you do in Australia. Right. You don't tip anybody unless it's like exceptional service. And I forget, and then they give me dirty looks, and I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, you tip everybody here. I forgot. It's politically correct.
Yeah.
You got to make sure, even if they're the most shitty server, you give them 20% at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It sucks. So, yeah, I do miss Australia, and I miss Emma. And, I mean, it's funny because the way we talk online, it's like I'm waking up when she's going to sleep, and when I'm going to sleep, she's waking up. So we only have this small window of time to talk. And, I mean, it's fine, but, you know.
Has
Emma, if she's out here.
Has Emma been to the U.S. with you ever yet, or no?
Yes, Dad. 2 years ago, I took her around about 33 states or something like that.
That's crazy.
Nice.
In an RV.
That's awesome, dude. Speaking of RVs, that's what I was going to ask you next. Anybody picked up Olive yet?
I know of yet. It's still for sale. Apparently, it's been really rainy out there for the last month. Because it's going into winter season.
Okay.
And no one likes to go out and shop at that point. But Olive is for sale. And, if no one buys it, I'd be happy to just keep it and somehow turn it into some kind of studio. It's such a cool machine.
It is really cool.
Nobody buy it because I'm just
yeah. It's definitely, it's so unique. It's not like anything else that you would see. It's really cool. And you guys did a lot of cool stuff to it. Like, I mean, you fixed up the inside and mechanically speaking too, it's, I can't remember the word. Schmick. Yeah, schmick. It's,
schmick.
It's schmick.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I would want to do this if I had more time, but to turn it into a coffee cart, a coffee van, or
sweet, dude.
Or even I thought a martini bar, a portable olive martini bar.
I wonder if they will they let you do stuff like that in Australia? Could you do an alcoholic beverage cart or no?
I don't know. I think that there's ways around it.
Sure.
So if you're just at private parties, you wouldn't just be an ice cream person,
right?
Going on the street, hey, martinis.
But that's awesome. Dude, that's a really good idea though. Even if you couldn't do alcohol, to do some kind of coffee type situation and you could play, and dude, that would be freaking awesome. Just set up little tables and stuff.
Derek could come out there and train you.
Yeah, that's true. He could teach you how to make Americanos and espresso drinks and
That's right. That's
Plus,
right.
You're from the country where Breville makes all their stuff, man. You could get a cool Breville espresso maker. Yeah. Look, Derek's shaking his head no. I have a Breville. It's not bad.
You don't want that for a commercial operation. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. You've got to take out a mortgage for your personal espresso machine.
It's something like this.
There you go. K-Cup City, I bet, right?
CV. I don't know anything about this stuff. That's why I'm maybe I shouldn't be a coffee person.
Hey, I do have to ask you too, because you showed this on your video, but you didn't really say too much about it when you were in New Orleans. When you had the beignet, how good was that?
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was just I'll take them all.
Yeah, your face was really good. The face you made when you bit into it, I was like, oh, I bet you that was so good. But you didn't say this is the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life.
I thought my face said it all, so that's all.
It
that's
did.
Why
You almost kind of had your O face going.
You know what that looks like.
Scott.
Oh, I need to put tape on my. I need to put tape on my.
Danny,
The show just got creepy.
People don't know this, but I knew you as a teenager, so you were
It's getting creepier now.
You were
Yes,
you were
it is.
even more into making O faces as a teenager, I would assume, than you are now. You were experimenting, not with me, but
Oh
you know.
gosh. Why do you just keep making this worse and worse?
I was not experimenting as a teenager.
I
really wasn't.
I was in ministry at a church working with the youth, and Danny showed me his O face, and I didn't know what to do. I'm kidding. I did not see Danny's O face at all.
That's
not
just
once.
wrong.
Scott is objectively the worst.
Just for the listeners and the viewers and my parents, O means Ohio, right? Like,
Yes.
Ohio.
Yes.
Because Scott is not. He's a Michigan fan. So when you say O-face, it's like he hates Ohio.
Yeah, like
being
Ohio
a Michigan
sucks.
fan.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Or we could just agree that Scott is a terrible person.
and he's kind of creepy.
Dude, we actually one time need to just do some. See, I don't know if Danny could get away with this, though. I was going to say it would be nice to do some.
I can get away with.
You can get away with anything?
I can do whatever I want. I'm
Okay,
like
good.
34 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a grown man.
The thing. That's the thing. My parents were like, my dad. Have you heard this story, right? My dad was like, he listened to the show, and he was horrified. And my mom, they came to visit, and she was like, "Daddy won't even let me listen to the show because you say dirty words." And I was like, Mom, I'm 45 years old, okay?
56.
This is me. This is how I live life, okay? You
I
just
think this
accept
whole
it.
show is just Scott rebelling against his parents.
That's what it is. That's totally what it is. But what I was going to say is...
Dude, Scott, you should get a tattoo on the show. Bring a tattoo artist.
I
in
have two
Show
tattoos.
you.
My mom cried when I got them. My dad... and my dad was just like, as soon as he saw it, he was like, "You idiot." That's what he said.
Thanks for the encouragement, Pops.
And my mom cried.
Did she really?
Yes, but then here's the funny thing. So the first one I got on my right arm, I told her why I got it, and it was after I read a book by Erwin McManus. He's a pastor at a church in California. Anyway, so she was like, "I was at the rehab the other day for my back, and I was telling a guy he had tattoos all over his arms, and I said, my son has a tattoo. Why do you guys get the tattoos?" And he was just like, "Well, I get a tattoo because I like the tattoo, and I wanted to put it on my arm." "Yeah, my son got one, and it was because of a book he read. And I couldn't remember the name of the book, Scotty. What was the name of the book?" So she wanted me to tell the whole story. There's a whole joke about how worship pastors at churches have stories behind every tattoo they have on their arm. So it's funny to me. It's not funny to you guys. Oh, man, that just took a nosedive.
Remember how Cheryl talks on the show about how we all just kind of...
Yes, that's exactly why. I'm just indulging myself. What can I do? But the whole point of this was I was saying I would like to someday just talk to Danny about our days back at NRC. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Am I frozen or something?
A
This
little
is
bit.
weird.
Yeah, you just
I
sitting
got like
there.
a frozen smile. Like,
Yes,
You have the
do.
perfect
It's
smile.
It's
so
a
don't
good-
worry about that.
Of
it
all
looks
the
like I'm
places.
just paying attention.
Yeah, but all the places for you to be frozen, that's a pretty good frozen face that you have right there. I got to admit.
Yeah. And you know what? Listening to this, I'm going to be driving and listening to this, and it's going to be like a whole new thing because most of the things you said I couldn't even hear because it just cut out from the internet. So
Beautiful.
hopefully my part's good.
Beautiful. No, yours is very professional. Very professional. You've done a
Except for
great
it's
job.
frozen. What the? Why is it's like frozen on my side?
Turn your camera
I
off
would-
and turn it back on again on your Skype and see if it comes back.
Do that?
Yeah. Just go down on the bottom. There you go. Now you're putting your thumb up on a boat. Oh, there you are.
There it is.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, I thought it was frozen.
Yeah, you're still there.
It's amazing that people can actually take somebody's heart out of their body and put a brand new heart in. They can remove like half of their lung or one whole lung and the person still live, but they can't figure out how to get 4 people on a phone call without all sorts of technical issues. makes me crazy.
Well, it's a different group of people working on those problems.
Obviously.
It's not the heart people, you know. All right, what are we going to tackle next?
Just straight up answer.
Can you fix an internet call?
It's kind of rhetorical, Derek, so appreciate that.
I mean, Skype is a Microsoft product, though, so Microsoft.
I mean, this is kind of
You can't do a 4-way FaceTime. I don't think
yet.
No, I don't
You
know
used to have
why
like
they don't do
iChat
that.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Like an iChat. That was like the big thing at the beginning, and then they stopped because I think that they realized people didn't ever do 3-way chats because it's always so bad quality. I guess.
yeah.
So
Derek,
not here though. Not here on the show. This is super quality.
Derek, I feel like you didn't. I feel
Super.
like Derek
I like
hasn't
that.
had
Super quality.
enough of a chance to really just express himself today. So I mean, because he's got his hand like this, I feel like he's got a lot to say. So I'm going to give you some time here. Go ahead.
It's your floor, Derek.
No, I'm not in a good chair, so I'm
Your
kind of
back
sitting
hurting?
I'm on a futon, so I'm just trying to posture myself correctly, and I'm just doing this. It's not an attack on you, Scott. So
No, it's not I just feel like I have really been motor mouthing it throughout this whole chat, and I want to give you an opportunity to say anything that you might need to say.
I've popped in and made my witty retorts as necessary.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, good talk. So, Danny, you're currently in New York, and your whole thing right now is
He's staring at his computer really weird, by the way. Danny is. What is he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he was frozen on his own screen.
I'm waiting for the question.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Oh, Danny, he keeps derailing everything. So I'm just gonna play this out for people that don't know who you are. You're an American citizen who lives in see, here he goes. You live in Australia. You work in Australia. You're rebuilding your entire life in Australia, but you are on tour going throughout the United States, doing your vlog and all of that stuff. And you've already been to a bunch of different cities, starting in Salt Lake City, Utah, and you're working your way basically the southern part of the United States and to the north, and you're going to continue this on. You're in New York now. What's your next step? What's your plans for people who haven't caught up with your videos or don't know much about you?
Yeah. Okay. My plan is I'm heading west. Tomorrow I'm just south of Cleveland in the beautiful city of Akron. And heading down to outside of Columbus for a party, and then down to Kentucky for a wedding, and then up, and I'm actually home for like 5 days where I'm going to do a show with some other musicians. I think I'm going to go live YouTube streaming on that one on Friday a week.
Is that going to be in Plymouth?
Yeah. So I'll go live with that one, and then I'm going to head out even more west, all the way to Wisconsin, back to Chicago for a little bit, and then west all the way to Rapid City, like Mount Rushmore and all that good stuff. Then keep going west to Idaho, and then south to Salt Lake, then to Vegas, and then I'm going to go all the way up the coast of California to Seattle.
Whoa!
And then back to Utah, and then.
Oh my gosh, dude! And you're driving all this too, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm driving all of it, and I will be vlogging all of it. I was so mad at myself because I was like, I can do daily vlogs, I can do it. And then that first couple of days when I was just driving and I had no time, I'd show up to my gig 15 minutes before I had to start playing, even waking up earlier than I thought I had to, and realizing, oh shoot, I'm still late no matter what I do. So I was mad at myself. I was like, okay, well, I'll just do these vlogs whenever I can. But it's really hard to have 4 videos behind where you're at, and you're trying to create a video at the same time, because you're you remember stuff okay, I'm just going to shoot it this way, and we're going to do this. And then when I have to edit it, it's going to be a week later. And then I'm like, it's crazy. So I was doing all these tech videos on Tuesdays, and I wasn't thinking ahead far enough. And so if I did a Tuesday video where I was in New York City, but my other vlogs, I'm still in Florida, it throws it off like crazy. So I was just like, okay, I'll catch up first, and then I'll start getting into those tech videos again.
It would be interesting I wish this could happen. Since Danny said he's going to Idaho, I wish he could meet Sparky Pipes. Just for the video, like to shoot a video and meet Sparky Pipes.
He's definitely a character.
It would.
Where's
be,
Sparky Pipes at? What city?
He's crap.
Give me a sec. I'll think about it.
It's
McCall?
McCall,
McCall.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's it called?
McCall, Idaho. Where are you going in Idaho, Boise?
I'm going to Idaho Falls.
Okay. Well,
yeah. By the way, sorry, Bob. When you look out the window, it looks like you're contemplating life really good. Like it's dramatic. Like when you look out to the side, you're like, I'm gonna think about it. Look, and then you look out.
I just get this like out of I've got sort of a reflection on this window, and I see like big trucks coming by, so I just kind of look real quick, and yeah, with the lighting and everything, it probably does look like I'm really intently just debating why I'm on this show or whatever reason.
dude, like there's part of me now that's obsessed with wanting him to meet Sparky. It would be so amazing.
I will. I'll do it. Sorry, where's McCall? Someone look it up because if I go on my internet, it's gonna kill all.
Yeah, don't do it.
Hotel.
Sparky is just he's so fun, dude. Oh my gosh. So he lives on like a farm. Like, man, he's got like acreage, and he's just kind of one of those guys. It would be cool for you to meet him.
And that's about 6 hours away from Idaho Falls.
Yeah, it's too far. Like, is it on like any main drag at all?
No, if he's going to be in Idaho Falls, you have to go west and then go north. It's up in the up by a national forest and closer to Boise.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I passed through Boise on my way back to Salt Lake, where I fly out from. So I mean, maybe I can see him for like 30 minutes.
Sparky, dude, if you're listening, you should make this happen because you'd be a star on Danny's channel.
What is he, like a pipe smoker?
He's a pipe maker.
He's a pipe smoker. He's a pipe maker. He's a knife maker. He's a gunsmith. He's an everything. He's a cowboy, dude.
Yeah, he's full cowboy.
I feel like he could almost write a poem about him.
We could.
Yeah.
If any of us knew how to write poems, we could. Yes. He on a show that we did called the Beer and Backy Show, he was on and told a story about when he came to visit. He came to the Chicago Pipe Show, and on his way back, this is like one of those guys, just like how I make fun of Bob for like sleeping in his truck and stuff like that. Sparky is like he probably has like an F-350 or some kind of just massive, huge diesel hog, and I know Danny drinking NyQuil. Anyway, he on his way back home was at a rest stop and just went to sleep there, and some dude like broke into the car while he was in the car, or he may have been going back to, I can't remember, but this guy pulled a knife on him, stabbed through his like leather vest. I'm laughing, it's horrible. But he beat the crap out of this. He beat the crap out of this guy and then left because.
And then the legend grew of Sparky.
Yes, Sparky Pipes, man, dude. This guy.
He's also a cop. Yeah, he's a former police officer. Yes, I don't think he still is. He was a cop.
No, he's retired. Yeah.
Yeah. And he drinks lots of beer.
He's an amazing character.
Yes,
great guy.
He's really fun.
Extremely talented when it comes to woodworking or anything with his hands.
There he lives doing the poem again.
I know.
Yeah, he lives in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty crazy.
But he's so fun.
You know what? Let's write a song about Sparky.
Yeah. Sparky.
Dude, Danny, if you meet him and you wrote a song about him, I would literally die. It would be the greatest thing ever. I would laugh so hard.
All right. If I meet him, I will write a song about him.
He would.
An ode.
He would show you some fun. I'll tell you that much. You would never forget meeting Sparky Pipes. There you go.
I feel like I've met him already with what Bob told me about.
Dude, he's got a cowboy hat and everything. I mean, he's the real deal. There's no messing around. All right. I think I'm just at this point running. I don't know what else to talk about. Danny, is there anything that you want to plug? Anything you want to say, like, hey, everybody, go do this, go see this?
You know what? Hey, everybody. I don't need people to come see me. It's just watch my videos on YouTube. I try like really hard to make these things happen, and I don't like I don't get anything really out of it except for the experience of doing it. And the other thing is listen to these guys more. Hey, we're talking. I enjoy listening to you guys. I like it when you go off on really wild rants. I think I like it more when someone says something and then like someone picks up on it. Like, so I'll think something in my head like, oh, that's so funny that he just said that. And then it'd go for like maybe a minute. And then I'll send someone be like, yeah, when you said that thing. And I'm like, oh my God, that's what I just said. Those are my favorite moments of listening to the show. So you got like all the elements here.
So we need to go to Where is Danny Black is his YouTube channel, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And you will really enjoy his YouTube videos. They are fun to watch, and you get to experience things that most likely you have not experienced because Danny has traveled all over the place, and he gets to do a lot of cool stuff. And if you are...
I do a river rafting trip, and I hang out of a helicopter as well. And
yeah, he's gonna hang out of a helicopter. I saw his feet. I saw your feet hanging out of the helicopter. So,
yeah.
Oh man, I have so many questions. I'll just let you do the video and then we can talk about it another time. Anyway, so go to Where is Danny Black on YouTube. Watch his videos. He's a superstar. You will enjoy it. And if you get a chance, Danny, what's your website? He has to think about it.
Sorry, what?
What's your website so people can go to your website?
It's whereisdannyblack.com.
Okay, so if you go to whereisdannyblack.com, I think you'll have tour information if they are nearby that could come and see you perform. You'll have a good time for sure. I know that. Whenever he shoots the videos of people enjoying his songs and his fun of entertaining them with guitar and voice, it's always a good time.
That's the one thing Danny mentioned in a few videos back that one of the people left a comment that you don't show enough of you singing and actually performing, and you had a good reason for it. Was just for the fact that usually by the time you get there, it's like you got to go, you got to do your thing, and that's something that I know I would love to see is, some of your performance. I know we got a little clips of it when you were on the boat, but just haven't seen a lot of it yet.
It'll get there.
Yeah, what you need to do is just hire somebody to, because you're rich, you should just hire a videographer to follow you around.
No, because I'd be like, the whole time I'd be like, no, get this shot. No, do that. Go low, get all this stuff. I'd be like, I'd be the worst boss to work for.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for the kind words on our show here. I know I do, and I know these guys certainly do enjoy watching you on your YouTube channel. And I need to get caught up. I did see one of the New Orleans episodes, but I need to get caught up on some of the caught up.
They're only like 5 minutes long, so it's not like
it's perfect.
Hard.
I've been busy.
They're perfect if you just like have your phone and you need to take a dump and you want to watch something while you're on the toilet. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It might help you like push out a little bit too. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave you guys since I stumbled into the show. I'm gonna leave you guys the same way I came, so you guys can do your thing and end your show. So see you guys later.
All right, man.
See you, Danny.
It was good. Put the red thing back up.
It's this.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, Danny. Thanks for joining us. We had a good time, and we really appreciate Danny showing us love and taking some time out of his schedule, even though he should be resting and drinking more NyQuil. He came on the show. He came on the show. He gave us a thumbs up on I like that. Puts the red card back up, and everything's good. So,
check out Redbox if you need to rent some movies.
Redbox.
Don't rent movies, guys. That's like, who has a DVD player anymore? Anyway,
I do.
Get an Apple TV, guys. Come on. All right.
Well, buy me an Apple TV, and I'll have one.
Wonder your dad hates this show.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so perfect. I wish I would have ended it right there, but it made me laugh. I'm sorry. No wonder your dad hates the show. Exactly. Thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate you, and we will talk with you soon.